So I wanted to make this video today to cover a lot of content that has piled up today in terms of gaming news, new PlayStation branding, big reveal tomorrow, a new state of play, Iron Man's release date, etc. There's a lot of great news to cover. First, let me know if you think the PlayStation 5 will have big vents similar to the Series X or the dev kit. We know that Sony is trying to go for a more compact design, or that's what we believe Sony is trying to go for, but with the power that they're packing in the console, they have to have some solid ventilation, I would assume. So comment below if you think the PlayStation 5 will have big ventilation similar to the Xbox Series X. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into today's stories, first one is about Sony's updated branding, which looks really great. Just watch this video right here. So fanboys today had their arguments online of how this looked like Microsoft's branding, but it's easy to point out that this was already done by Marvel, and some have also pointed out that Sony had this type of branding with PlayStation Originals back in 2015, I believe. But putting the fanboy wars to the side, here's a quick rundown in regards to the PlayStation branding. This is an example of Sony's new one branding intro for their franchises, so the video that you just recently saw. It will launch alongside the PlayStation 5. Sony states that when you see this PlayStation Studios branding, you know that you're getting the quality of PlayStation. That's why they have it. That intro will be at the beginning of PlayStation exclusive, so when we all play something like, for example, the next Spider-Man, you'll see something similar when you start it up. They state that this intro can, and I guess will, be customized for each game, making it shorter and focused on the specific games changes over the years. So an example I would guess is, say Uncharted 4 had this. The intro would be the Uncharted games since the first game, showcasing the changes and the characters that have come and gone over the years, which I think is pretty clean, honestly. This branding will also be on PS5 and PS4 game packaging, the discs, the trailers, to let people know who made the game and build up this branding of PlayStation. Sony notes that this label won't be there for The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, or Horizon Zero Dawn for PC, but going forward, it will be there on other PlayStation exclusives. And regarding the first earlier on in this video, it seems like this will probably be the case after the PlayStation 5 launches. The branding will also be on games made by external developers but is managed by PlayStation. So an example they provide is if a PlayStation studio had outside help for their game, it would still be under this brand, which makes sense. This will also be a nice way of showcasing Sony's first-party games, and I'm curious what PlayStation exclusive will have this label first later this year. Out of the launch lineup of Sony exclusives, what will have this branding? I'm curious about that. But moving on from that, we also had Sony confirm that they will be holding a state of play on this Thursday, that will be focused on Ghost of Tsushima, and you can probably expect a lot of gameplay since the runtime of the event is 18 minutes long. I'm excited for it and can't wait to see more of Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. I hope they show us how this no way points will work out. That's a wonder of mine, so I'm looking forward to that on Thursday. But beyond that, we also got a release date for Iron Man VR, which will now be releasing on July 3rd. As people know, it was delayed alongside The Last of Us 2, but now we actually have a release date. And as someone who loves VR so much and is currently playing The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, I recommend that to anyone who has virtual reality headsets. I'm excited for this. Honestly, for people who have PSVR, we have more PlayStation exclusives to go through in a year versus someone who just plays on the PlayStation 4 and doesn't touch virtual reality. If you can, next gen, definitely get PlayStation VR 2. But now the big story of the video, the reveal tomorrow. Apparently something big is supposedly happening in the house of PlayStation. Let's go over some of the points in regards to this story. First, we heard rumors that Sony will have an event in May for the console reveal and a teardown maybe, and then a showcase later on, possibly in early June. Jeff Keighley then announces a surprise event that will take place on May 13th. He announced it yesterday out of nowhere with the following tweet: just announced a Summer Games Fest special event. Tune in Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time for a special at Summer Games Fest showcase and interview. He later replies to a user asking about the Wednesday event, stating the following: "Wednesday is one of the more important moments this summer." And then you go to the Summer Games Fest site and you can see the event there, but you'll notice it doesn't say game reveal. It says tune in for a special Summer Games Fest showcase and interview with Jeff Keighley, hinting that it could be something more. And then let me layer that with GameStop Italy hyping the day even more, stating the following on Twitter, and this is translated obviously, so it'll sound a bit off. "A great return exclusive to the world of PlayStation. Curious? Keep your eyes peeled. Tomorrow you will receive a special newsletter." The image on their tweet states, "Important news coming soon from the world of PlayStation." Now, here's where we get a hint to it maybe being a game, because they seem to be hinting a reveal regarding the return of a PlayStation exclusive. Now, there were rumors of Silent Hills making a comeback without Kojima and it being revealed alongside the PlayStation 5, and I guess since PT, which is Silent Hills, was a PlayStation 4 exclusive at that time, they could be talking about that. Honestly, it's up in the air right now. If tomorrow is one of the more important moments of this entire summer, as Jeff Keighley states, it has to be something significant in my eyes, and the rumored PS5 reveal would hit that mark. But let's see, it could just be a game reveal, but a next-gen game reveal maybe, and I guess that's significant. But across the entire summer, I don't know if you would call just one game reveal, even if it's a next-gen game reveal, as one of the more important moments across the entire summer, because we should be getting some of those across the summer itself. So a PS5 reveal or a teardown sounds more significant for me, but that's just my personal thought. Let me know what you guys think will happen tomorrow. Do you think it'll be a game reveal? Do you think the PS5 teardown will actually happen? Or, let me know what you guys personally think. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It's time to tear it down." Because honestly, Sony, it's time to show us that console. Microsoft showed us a long time ago, and I think you guys should start showcasing that and then start this games reveals next month. But right now, give us that teardown. If you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with "It's time to tear it down," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.